That is really awkward place. And that is a really crappy place. And anybody going between those sections will end up hitting me. Alright. Let's try this crazy awkward place. So one of the things we kind of wanted was we changed the storage of metal and energy on the commander to bump it up a little bit, so that you could use different build orders to some effect. And some of the previous games I tried with a factory first, and that did not work out very well. So I kind of going with a more standard build order, but rather than get 3 metal, I'm going to try just getting the 2 metal in one. That just gives us a little more runway before we run out of metal. Yeah, this game is currently available. You can buy it on the Uber store or on Steam. It's early access, so it's not actually what we consider to be a done game. But it is available now. So the build hotkeys, I am using a mod for that. We want to get this kind of functionality in, but I thought I'd start by seeing what a lot of the community was using. And I want to make sure I have build orders for this guy before I completely focus on scouting. I guess I'm mostly concerned with the same continent here, though I guess it's all mostly one continent. There's got to be somebody there. That bot factory is probably done. Well, I'm going to get one of these fibers out. I know they're not quite as good, but they're better than they used to be. The start getting some of these metal spots. They don't use as much energy, but they still build more slowly. And let's get a combat fiber out so we can try the mines. I'm just going to go ahead and build a couple more of these. That direction sucks. Alright. I've got some stuff planned over there. I kind of feel like maybe... Alright, this guy is my combat fabber. So let's get a couple more of those out, and they can assist him. And then we'll build some of these. Alright, apparently that's good enough. Oh, can I get through there? It's pretty dangerous to build these so close to the shore, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, so now I'm not going to send those guys over there. This isn't our live branch, which is the one that we use before shipping it out to others. You know, we'd like to get this out. We hope you agree. Now, did I fly over everybody and then just not... I saw somebody over here. Let's go check it out. Oh, hello. That is Tachometric, aka Aaron, aka somebody I need to kill. So I'm going to go ahead and patrol here, and I'm going to hopefully fix my economy here soon. Somebody else is there. Don't know. Shot down. Okay. These guys are using 2,500 energy apiece, so they're pretty inefficient. I think I'm gonna take this guy off, and hopefully that wasn't the guy we were assisting. Nope. And this is a guy who works alone. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if this minefield comes into play. So this guy will continue to build. Oops, I didn't use hot build. These guys are gonna go, oops, darn it. Wrong button. There we go. Not sure what just happened there. Not sure why these guys aren't pathing. Alright, so working on economy. It's probably time to be more diligent about exploring. These guys can do more work. Put these guys on continuous. Look, there's a new scout for boats. Okay, I gotta try that. I know I'm supposed to be like taking over the world, but I gotta figure out that. You know, I such had high hopes that these guys would build like lots of bot factories. I'm gonna see if Elijah's around. He is not. Yeah, something weird's going on. Pathing. Alright, new plan. Okay, let's try out these scout boats. Let's put them on area patrol. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, you two go this way. See, there's a boat port over there. That is orbital. Continuous build. Let's get bombers, and these guys should build. Continuously. So my plans to take over all these spots is not working out because of the pathing problem. Yeah, I'm gonna get somebody on this. Hold on. Alright, so these guys are also going to be on continuous build, and some of each. And I've got these places going. I think I'm going to get somewhere I used to have air fabbers. Well, I don't anymore, so that seems like a solvable problem. Done with these already? No, he's got tons to do. So now we're going to build some advanced air. That is Tom. These are my scouts. They're going to die here. He's got narwhals. I really want to know how many, and I don't care if I lose my scout to find out. I think that's it. So that should means I should be able to take, you know, my army of darkness and go bother him. And I should bother this person. Who do I want to bother more? I'm going to bother him more. I'm actually just going to turn this off. There's no point in building units I can't send anywhere. I mean, I guess I could use teleporters to solve that problem. That is going to take a long time. He has a bunch of anti-air, right? Those are anti-air. That's anti-air. So that's the AI. Those are scouts. Did I build that many scouts? I guess I did. I haven't experimented much with torpedo launchers kind of ever. I'm just going to build a lot of them. Hope that's a good idea. Yeah, I have a theory about why the pathfinding is like struggling there. There was some code added recently to divide the planet up into like these islands, and then would group different sections into islands together, and I suspect that what happened is something went wrong with that, which means it's unlikely that this build would go out, because we love you guys too much to do that. But you never know, we may be able to turn something around on that. Really ought to be using WAS to move around. I need more money. Metal, I mean. How many did I build? I think I'm just going to build this one. That one will also go on continuous build. And I want the mix of units because then you try everything. This guy should probably have some D next to him, so I'm just going to stop what I'm doing and put that. And then go back to that. I'm going to wait for just a few more bombers before I go. Yeah, unfortunately with the pathing problem, it's probably never going to come into play. I should probably stop building it. I'll build this. Apparently I built a lot of fabbers at some point. Okay, maybe I will have a couple of guys build more. Actually, I should build some more, but and I want these fabbers, air fabbers, maybe to go get me some more bucketitos. That's also the technical term. Only 2 gunships and only 2 advanced fighters. It's kind of disappointing. Apparently I just nerfed my economy. Okay, this guy is gonna stop. That fixed the economy, so I'm pretty close. All right. I'm trying to line up on these. That's a lot of anti-air. Okay, let that do its thing. Because the beautiful thing is we can just make more. Wow, it takes a while to get over there, huh? This guy needs a visit. How'd that go over here? Not great. Yeah, maybe nuke time's the right answer. Now I think that he made these mobile, these anchors, so once we launch this bad boy, I think we can do continuous on anchors and good things will happen. I'm very curious to see. Dude, that's too much. Now, can I do patrol with my anchors all over the planet? That would be awesome. I don't know where he's going. I'm going to put down... so I should probably do a few of these. And then put down some radar though. Again, I'm not 100% sure how much I need it. Well, it's the narwhals got there faster because they're faster. So I think I'm just going to chill these guys here. These other guys will catch up. Now are they moving? I don't really feel like those guys are moving, so I'm not going to do that anymore. What's that? I guess I can stop building these guys for a while because I've got more than I can use. Let's make sure this assist works. I don't know if that one got the order in time. Nope. How are we doing down here? We have 8 advanced bombers. It's not terrible. I probably should build teleporters because of the pathing problem.
That
but
would be a great way to get around.
But walking, like, I could get there and be like, well, I can't actually get to him now.
Is it that bad on this planet?
It is. I don't even know if this base is very important to him anymore, but I still feel obligated to kill it. That's working pretty well. Okay, that can take care of itself. Is that like not actually hitting it? It was actually shooting but just out of range somehow. The gunships are T2. Okay, where are my orbital fowlers? I'm going to take one of them. I really want to go here. And in fact, back home, I should build some deep space. Nukes should always be on continuous build. I should probably try to figure out how to set that by default. And then I don't have enough energy to use my orbital shenanigans. Yeah, T2 Iku would be good. Should probably do some of that with the. Do I have more than one here?
How many turrets to the
No. But I have one over here. He's working on that. I have 2 over here, so I can afford to take one. And
You forgot about because Kevin didn't have any artillery, and
get some mining going.
so Rod, think about how satisfying it is to size form a bunch of circles.
These guys have done good work. Actually, I should probably get them together. Yeah, oh, they're coming. Michelle is building a nuke. That seems very undesirable. What am I doing on fighters? I don't have that many. I'm gonna go back.
There's a pro tip there, Brad.
I'm just gonna add a higher proportion of fighters. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna need a teleporter to get over there. You guys, finish that. And then teleporter. Continuous build. Some nukes. Michelle didn't follow, which is great. I wonder if these guys can get to my teleporter. Yay, they can. Wow, this is a radar satellite. Do these use a lot of energy? No. Right. Note that you can't link these anymore before they're built, which is good, because that's totally a cheat. Oh, Michelle's having some kind of problem. Okay, I'm going to take some of these fabbers and have them help give me metal. And then these guys can keep working on T2 Eco, you know, here. Okay, looks to be linked. In we go. Okay. Am I alone? Did that not work? Control the planet? Oh, it's having the problem even on a small planet. That's interesting. Well, that's in fact very interesting. So I might as well build air here as well. Can I build area patrol? A lot of it? No.
You've actually had has been sending units working. They still haven't gotten.
So I'm actually going to do some eco work here. Yeah, I love the teleporters going to the moon type of thing. Like, this feels more natural than the Astraeus pattern. There's good reasons to do the Astraeus, to take your commander away, etc.
He basically has those. He's like somewhere over there, and he's rallied.
Okay, these guys should have no problems getting all the stuff on the moon. And I'm going to want tier 2 ecos, so I should build an advanced air factory, which should get a little boost here. And then I think I will take this on continuous build, spit out fighters and bombers, so if anybody shows up, it hopefully will go very poorly for them. Commander can use the teleporter. So Michelle is over here. Had a pretty good fighter force. Gotta check on her. I really should start scouting more of the planet soon, so. So I think I can take all these guys now and set them to area patrol. And should have pretty good map control as a result. Then this one still goes here. Pump out a few of those guys. This should be on continuous build. And these guys should patrol back and forth, helping the nukes build. These guys should also patrol back and forth. I want a couple of these guys to help build metal extractors and other fun stuff on the planet. There is an anti-air tier 2 flak turret. Doesn't look like anything special right now. So if I were to build a flak turret right now, here it is, flak cannon, and I can just put it here. But right now, I think it just looks like a fully colorized model as the tier 1. So when this finishes, we'll be able to see it really clearly. So looks like a regular turret, but it's completely my green color.
Yeah, he's like the only game in town. The only game in town.
Where do these guys go? Oh, there they are. So I want them to build metal extractors. And I'm going to want like a few more for Hallies. So what do we got going on here? So, you know, we'll find these random things here soon enough. And I think now I can stop some production. These guys can stop. I actually think these guys can stop. These two guys can stop. And actually what I'll do is I can start producing fabricators again to help with I'll just set those guys to move and then patrol back and forth and help build nukes for interplanetary. I should look at the next planet here. I feel like a lot's going on over there, but I kind of feel like I know where things are. So we got one done. Maybe when we get a few done, something interesting will happen. Actually, I should probably build some countermeasures myself. That'd be crazy. Gonna take these guys then and build an anti-nuke and umbrella. What does a stupid umbrella look like? Can these guys not build umbrellas? Darn it. Well, that's not great. And now I want these guys to build Hallies. We'll call it here, here. Oh, it's so bumpy. In here. And these guys should help. In fact, let us build helpers to this important task for eternity. I'm going to take these three guys and I'm going to try what would happen if I did a nuke right here. There's a nuke not building. I think all these guys are on continuous build. So they were always building. Oh, there you go. So I think I only got 2 of them off. Well, it'll be interesting anyway. Oh, this is going well. Actually, you know what would go great is if I pumped out production faster, because I've got lots of money now. I think these guys can help out. Not the most efficient, but still. These slackers are totally done. They can help keep me from dying. Oh, he's sending the orbital fighters. And I bet he's sending an SXX, so I should probably get my bot factory done. And these guys, just to be sure, I'll keep pumping these guys out again. So let's get the umbrella going here. These guys can help that guy after they're done with this thing. That's not the one I want to look at.
Yeah, everything about that is like there's an item on there for electronic.
Shot in the dark here. Didn't get him. Just want to make sure that these guys are working hard. I'm out of energy.
I mean, Adam is still in the game. It is a safe system.
So that is good.
A bunch of places.
Hey guys, I'm talking to Elijah now about the pathing issue because he's our pathing genius. So these guys can't go here, but they can move along here.
Can I see something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the sector map.
Yeah, I do.
So they can't go to that sector. Can't go. Looks like they could go to that sector.
Yeah, I think this is the large island ID check-in.
Mm-hmm.
I feel pretty confident. So I think I'm going to recommend that we just not do that large island ID check. I'm going to ask Mike to take that check out.
Okay.
It's an optimization,
Yeah.
but it's not. It looks like it's still got a bug. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
So where did his guys end up? There they are. All right, we got some energy. That feels great. Once again, need to think about putting these on continuous build automatically. Kind of work on those. That actually might use all that remaining power. Let me look. If it does, I'll build more. Yeah, the interesting thing is I don't think I have any defenses on here. You could probably just take it over. No, I've got the air defense, but
Who is Hawko Metric?
Is that Aaron?
yeah, that's Aaron.
No, that's okay.
I'm so lost.
It's
Like, I have an advanced radar satellite over a planet and there's nothing on.
Yeah, the advanced radar satellite doesn't give you full vision anymore. It gives you a radius of vision and a little bit bigger radius of radar.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just.
So, because as far as I can tell, the original plan is completely unknown.
Yeah, not really.
I don't think it is.
No, not so much.
Is there not any way to like, how do you scout it? I mean, the orbit of the Avengers
Uh,
is so slow.
well, when you want to use advanced radar to scout, use the tried and true Planetary Annihilation motto, which is if brute force doesn't work, use more. That's my recommendation.
How big of an area does the advanced radar satellite see?
I don't remember the exact range. My opponent is asking me for advice. Hold on.
Yeah. Well, just, I'm like, where the hell are you? I don't even
Yeah, yeah.
I think you nuked me with something. It's
I did.
did you get nuked?
I nuked you blind. I didn't know what I hit. But there was stuff over that spot in the in the satellite area, so I was like, oh, he's probably got some buildings there.
Well, I've got a bunch of things that I can't seem to move, and my commander is stuck in one place.
Yeah, I think they're looking at it.
What is it looking at? What happened to my dude?
Your commander is stuck on the teleporter ramp, yeah.
Did you see, did my nuke?
No idea. Oh, look what we have here. Delicious. I would like to annihilate this place.
The goal might be too far away.
I would like to annihilate this place. Engage. And with these moons, it doesn't really take that long.
I bet his goal is outside this box.
All right.
Okay. Let's see if I can repro it or something.
I wonder, maybe we can go to the guy's machine and go back in time and see where it started. So this guy
Is Garrett really wrecking it over there? All right, here it comes. It's going to do terrible things to my metal income. But it's going to be so worth it. Oh yeah! All right. Good game. All right. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Not really.